Hello everyone. Today the virtual lab we're going to perform, that is effect of different drugs on rabbit eye using the virtual lab software XFARM series. So to do that, you have to have your own XFARM series software, and you will, once you are opening it, you will have lots of experiment into it, and you have to select the one today we are talking about, that is experiment on effect of various drugs on rabbit's eye. So once you're clicking on that, this kind of page will be opening in front of you. And what you have to do, you just have to click on this one, the second option, the blue option. On clicking on this kind of options will be coming. So you have to click here. After clicking, this kind of page will be opening. So as you can see, there's a left eye, there's a right eye of a rabbit has been shown. So one thing you have to keep in mind whenever you are doing an experiment, you need to have at least two batches of mice. In case of you are doing any in vivo experiment or in vitro, one is control or one is test. And if the drug you are testing, it is fully new agent, you wanted to see whether the drug is or agent is having any kind of effect or not, then you need to have a standard one as well. So here the drugs which are already been proven for such kind of effect, but still for your experience, we will compare it with normal saline. So in one eye of rabbit, we will be putting normal saline because that's generally used as a vehicle. And in the another eye, we will put the drug of our interest, and we will compare the effect. Okay, and if you want, you can compare the two drugs at a simultaneously using in two different eye after using it in two different eye. So let's see how we can do it. So here what you can see, the active drug, it has been written no drug in the both eye because no drug has been given, and the intraocular tension, L means low, N means normal, H means high. So, and you will also see the intraocular pressure, and you will see you have to observe the diameter of rabbit pupil. Okay, so let's see what is the effect. So firstly, we are selecting saline to see whether the vehicle is having any effect on rabbit eye or not. We have selected saline, then we will click on inject drug, then we will select the right or left eye. So I'm selecting the right eye. That means that this one, you're in your right hand side. See here, the saline is being injected. Is there any effect? No, there is no effect. The pupil diameter is same. The intraocular tension is also same. Now we will see the effect of epinephrine. So effect of epinephrine, you have to select the drug, then you have to click on inject drug. And only one eye is left, that is left eye. We are selecting the left eye. It is injecting. See, the pupil diameter increased. Okay, pupil diameter has increased. So now what you do to see the right light reflexes, you can just you know switch on the torch. There is some effect, and that right, if you are touching the cotton, the right light reflex is there, right? In case of this one, let's see. Same. So light reflex is still there after application of epinephrine, but the pupil diameter size used to be increased, right? So you can just calculate by using a physical or manual scale what is the diameter of the pupil in a normal size, or in case of saline, and in case of after application of a drug. So you can compare. There is a table there. You can just make this kind of table, and you can put your data and you can compare. Next, what we will do, we will click for new rabbit. Then we will select atropine. Uh, okay, let's put in the saline in the one eye. So saline is not having any effect. So we are not putting saline then. Let's not put it. Atropine, we are injecting the drug in the, let's say, right eye. Pupil diameter has increased. The intraocular tension is similar, like it is normal like previous. We are switching on the torch to see the light reflex. There is no light reflex after application of atropine. We are touching the cotton, but there is a reflex. Touch reflex is there, but the light reflex is not present. See? Okay. So now one drug is left, another drug we are putting in the left eye, that is ephedrine. We are injecting it in the left eye. Only one eye option is left because the right eye is already having the atropine. Where ephedrine is injected, the pupil diameter has increased. Intraocular tension is also normal. Now you have to just measure the pupil diameter by using manual scale, and you can see the effect. You can switch on the torch. See, the light reflex is there. The pupil diameter get uh, you know uh, it becomes smaller. The diameter becomes smaller. The pupil becomes smaller than the previous. If you're touching the cotton, okay, there's an effect. Next, we are opting for new rabbit. Next, we will be going for physostigmine and lignocaine, the last two options. So physostigmine is a acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. So we are injecting the drug on the right eye. The drug is being injected. Intraocular tension becomes less than normal. The pupil diameter becomes lesser. So meiosis happens. When the pupil diameter was increasing, mydriasis was happening. Here the meiosis happening. So physostigmine is a meiotic agent. We are start switching on the torch. So it is having a effect, light reflex. It is also same. And the last drug we have, that is lignocaine. We are injecting it in the left eye. There is no, was there any effect? There is no effect in case of lignocaine that I could not recognize. There was an effect. So lignocaine does not have any effect on eye. Intraocular tension is also normal. We are switching the torch on. There is no effect. There is no effect. So one thing is there in case of normal, but pupil diameter is quite similar, but there is no light reflex in case of lignocaine. But touch cotton, if you do, there is also no effect in case of lignocaine. So what is happening in case of all the drugs, in case of ephedrine, atropine, epinephrine, physostigmine, all the drugs was having effect on touch. That is touch. After touching the cotton, the the rabbit used to close its eye. It was closing its eye. The rabbit was closing his eyes after touching because he was having some sensation of touch, right? But in case of only lignocaine, it does not have any sensation in its eye. That's why the touch sensation it has lost from its eye, right? In case of only lignocaine, it is just making the eye numb. So in this way, you can compare, and if you again want to compare, you can opt for click for new rabbit. So in this way, you can do your experiment. You can compare between drugs to see the intraocular tension, to see the pupil diameter like mydriasis or meiosis is happening, and you can see the touch and light reflex after application of the drug. So this was all about the experiment of various drugs effects on rabbit eye. I'm sure you have understood, and it was I hope it was helpful for you. And but before understanding this, I'll request all of you to please have the idea of receptors it's about its location and about its general effect. If you don't know that, if you don't have any idea about it, doing this experiment will be just a waste of time. I'll request all of you to do that first, then go for this experiment. Thank you so much. Thanks for paying your attention. Bye-bye.